All right, guys. Welcome to season 2, episode 3 of Thursday Night Thoughts. By now, by the time of this recording, you probably already know what my name is based off the whole Spotify thing. Yeah, now we're on Spotify and Apple Music. So I'll just introduce myself as Jalen since that's what it says on the Spotify thing. So that's really cool. Carson will be joining us today, but we do have Man Rapper and we have our homie CJ.
What's up?
So how do you guys feel now that we're on multiple platforms for this podcast?
It'll definitely it'll be more diverse, which is a good thing. I like diversity. So
I felt good.
All right. So how you guys doing today?
I'm good.
That's
good for the most part.
All right. So we didn't record last week because there was like a lack of news and stuff. So we're just gonna jump right into it. So there's been a patent going around since the last time we was talking about the second version of PlayStation VR, right?
Yeah.
So PlayStation was working on this thing where like you can use like a really cheap object as a controller. So like the thing that they tested out was a banana, and it actually like worked. But like I said, PlayStation VR 2 is still in development, and we don't know how the development's going per se. I'm not sure if you guys follow up on PlayStation VR news and stuff like that. So that was just something to glance over.
Oh, no. Okay.
All right. So do you guys have any comments about that? Yes, no, maybe so.
I just hope they try it out on people first.
All right.
So they try it on people. Of course, they're gonna try it on people first.
Hopefully, at some point.
I'm just gonna go in a random order on this list. I'm not gonna go in exact order. Let's talk about the elephant in the room here. So the Xbox Bethesda deal is 100% complete now. And Phil Spencer's been somewhat transparent about the whole thing. So he said there will be some like Xbox exclusives with certain Bethesda titles. But like we don't know for sure besides the two that we currently have for PlayStation, which is Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo. And they launched a whole bunch of Bethesda games on the Game Pass. Ready to go.
But I don't know what that could lead to. I've been worried on what that leads to. I don't know why.
Well, go for it, Man Rapper. I'm sorry.
What you mean?
Okay, so I don't know if y'all follow Xbox news as much, but since they've been putting a lot of Bethesda games on Xbox, it just seems that they also said they had an event later next week.
Yeah, I heard that too.
And I'm trying to figure out, is that what they're leading to? Or is it just, hey, we're just making sure that this contract is official. That's how we're going to show you it's official. Or is it something in the show? I don't know. But
well, I think the goal is for Bethesda to drop new games and just go immediately to Game Pass. Instead of people just buying the game like straight out unless you want to. That because Game Pass is like a remarkable thing. Like it's really cool.
Yeah, but I think that with it, because I trust me, I thought about getting Game Pass a few times. But my thing is, if they do it in the Game Pass and that's all it is, because I feel like that's majority of what it is, and that's what the contract wasn't. It's probably, hey, well, you'll get early access to Game Pass.
I see what you mean.
Like that.
So you think this is like a Game Pass focused like deal that they just made? That's what you think.
But I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure because it's this event.
Well, I see this as many different ways. Actually, I'm sorry, Man Rapper. Is there anything you want to say?
No.
Okay. I was about to go on a tangent. Okay, so this is how I see it. So the games that are not exclusive, right? Games are going on PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, I think the whole caveat thing is the Game Pass. But but think about it. Like a lot of comparisons lately on like games that are on multi-platform get like comparisons. You notice like games look better on PlayStation 5 than it does on like Xbox Series X and S, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So here's what I think. Because of this Bethesda deal, they're gonna purposely make the PlayStation 5 and the versions of games looking worse than what it does on Series X and S. I feel like that's another thing.
But my thing is, why sign that deal? If that is the case, and don't get me wrong, I see both sides. I do see that there are better graphics and stuff on the PS5 than the Xboxes. But if that's the point, why sign with Microsoft?
Maybe they offered him more money.
Exactly.
But if it's about the money, you don't want to sign with a worse company just because the money better.
Which the Xbox is the worst company.
I won't say the worst, but
You just said it was. I wouldn't want to side with the worst company, so you implied it was worse.
it's the worst company between Sony console wise. It's not a bad company in what they do separate from gaming. But console wise, it's the worst.
I don't know. They're low key neck and neck with PlayStation.
Yeah, that's something people have been talking about. This was something we talked about like in the earlier part of the deal and like in a previous episode. Like, what would be like the Sony equivalent of them doing this? But we really don't know. And here, like, the only reason I'm not leaning towards an Xbox still. Like, I'm still just like nah, because the only games I really cared about from Bethesda was Ghostwire Tokyo and Deathloop. But they did announce an Indiana Jones game by the Bethesda, so that might be the Xbox exclusive. But that still doesn't make me want to go get an Xbox.
See, I'm a fan of both. It's just until they drop Halo, there's really nothing that's like, hey, yo, cop an Xbox.
Yeah, that's the thing too. So because like they're putting like most of the Bethesda games on Game Pass. That's not a reason to go get a next gen Xbox. You can just get a regular Xbox and just get Game Pass.
On top of
Besides,
that, the next gen.
Oh, what was you gonna say, man, rapper?
Next gen Xbox is as hard to get as a PlayStation.
You said the next gen Xbox is just as good as a PlayStation.
But this is hard to get as a PlayStation. Yeah.
I could agree.
I don't know about that.
I'm actually in the middle because that's actually a really good segue, man, rapper. So have you guys noticed that more PlayStations and Xbox has been like popping up in stock recently?
Yeah. So literally the other day, Target had PS5s in stock. The disc version. I was telling my friends that don't have PS5s, they said, hey, they're in stock. And I checked it for 3 hours. They had 8 in stock. I was able to put them in my cart in the span of the 3 hours. That was in stock.
And you was able to pick it up like that day.
Yeah. So if I didn't have a PlayStation 5 then, I definitely would have skipped class to go get it, to go pick it up.
See, I don't see that's the thing.
So
I've heard rumors of people saying that they've popped up in places. Because I've heard people say they got it from Costco too. I've just heard stuff like that. I'm just saying.
Do you follow Wario64 on Twitter?
No.
Well, if you try to get a next gen console, either one, that's where to go.
Or follow or go on the PlayStation Discord, and they know before Wario64 what day and time to be able to pick it up. Not pick it up, but get it. Attempt to.
This might show my age, but I've also heard that there are a bunch of BJs that are still selling them. I don't know how true that is. Yeah, I don't know how true that is.
Wow.
I mean, I don't think BJ's been around our whole lifetime, so I don't think it'll show your age.
It probably will. I don't think anybody still goes to BJ's like they used to.
A lot of people still go to BJ's, especially up north. Especially up north in New York and Philadelphia and New Jersey.
Yeah, but it ain't huge like in like Florida. It ain't huge in certain places.
Because it's Sam's Club.
Yeah.
Or Costco, yeah. But later on that day, the Xbox popped up, and I was like, There's no way I add this to my cart. Add it to the cart, ready for pickup. I said, I don't want it though.
Literally the PS5. I was able to put it in my cart 3 times that day, so we was able to get it.
Yeah, and like and your brother talked your dad out of getting one.
I mean, yeah, but he said he's still gonna get it eventually.
Yeah, more of them are gonna be popping up sometime soon. They said Amazon's gonna drop them
this week.
Yeah, this week. So CJ, if you were to want a next gen console, I feel like now might be like the best time.
Yeah.
See, my thing is I don't, because there's nothing. I think that's my thing. My thing is, even if I got both, because I had that tradition where I've always picked up both. There's literally nothing for me to play on either console.
That's
the only thing stopping me.
They building up the suspense, dude.
I mean, but like a lot of games will eventually be like PlayStation 5 only.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I ain't got no problem with that. But my thing
is, when you got your PS4 and Xbox One, they weren't enough games that came out when the system first.
No, but CJ didn't get the PlayStation at launch though.
I got both of them with bundles. I got the PS4 with the Uncharted 4, and I got the Xbox with the Halo.
Yeah,
that came out a couple years later.
Yeah, but it was all good though.
But yeah, they weren't like. Let me see. There weren't availability issues on the console back then, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Because the Wii was still popping then. What's the Wii that's like touchpad? The Wii U.
Yeah, the Wii U flop.
Yeah, I think the Wii U killed.
It only sold like 12 million or less.
See, the problem with the Wii is, I think if they just drop it and make a Nintendo 64, you might get your money back.
I mean, the Nintendo Switches was popping right now.
Yeah, but I'm saying if they make a retro, a next generation Nintendo 64, I'm just saying I'm copping that no matter what.
Nah, dude, it's just in a matter of like. I mean, you could turn a regular N64 and modernize it with like HDMI and stuff like that, but I mean, you know, I mean, you know how to solder and stuff, so that wouldn't be a challenge for you.
Yeah, it's just the graphics won't be the same. That's what I'm saying. Like
it would just be upscaled, which is really good. Yeah, okay, that was pretty good, but like. Yeah, I really hope anyone who's still trying to get a console can get one. Like now, it's like somewhat a little bit easier. But I'm pretty sure the eBay listings is still the same as what they always are.
If you got memberships, use them. That's all I gotta say.
All right. This happened like so talking about the console here. PlayStation 5 will have like a slight performance upgrade because they're having issues making like a chip. So they made like a new chip that will like up the performance by like a little bit, not by like a whole lot. So like, I wouldn't say PlayStation 5 2.0, but more or less like PlayStation 5.5.
What does that price tag do to it? I guess.
No, it's still gonna be the same price.
Okay.
But we won't see that until like a while.
Yeah.
And then some talks about a slim. It will be like in 2023 or something like that.
Yes. Oh thank God.
I mean, the system don't take up that much space.
Nah, but I've always had the Slim. I got the 360 Slim and I got the PS4 Slim when they both came out.
Oh, okay. I mean, let me see. What was I gonna say? Oh, man, I wish I could bring up the image on screen. I guess I'll do that in the YouTube version. But like, so someone put out some like some pictures. You guys remember the old dev kit that we saw?
Yeah.
Well, now there's like actual like photos, like clear as day. Like the pictures are like very, very clear. It's remarkable about how clear they look. Oh man, I can't find the specific picture that I saw. But like, I mean, the idea is like it's really crazy how they turned the dev kit into what the system looks like today. Some attributes are the same on it, but like not exactly.
Oh yeah,
Like
definitely
the fan like the grill and stuff like that. Like that looks somewhat similar.
that's always hard to do.
All
On a
right.
dev kit, you're not gonna make it.
Let me see what's next. Avatar reclaimed its spot as the highest grossing film. Like somehow it beat Avengers Endgame once again.
What film? The Blue
Avatar.
Aliens, or you talk?
Yeah, the Blue Aliens.
Oh Lord, no.
Yeah,
How?
so this happened like yesterday. It literally beat like so Avatar. I think Avatar got re-released in some places where it's like okay to go into a movie theater, and then it just became the highest grossing film once again.
Release another Jumanji. I need something to beat
No.
If that movie is terrible, I need somebody to beat it.
Dude, I recently saw Jumanji: The Next Level. That was trash.
You just saw it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I should have told you in advance.
I saw the second one. He didn't see the first one.
It's laughable.
No, the first one's better. Wait, CJ, are you talking about the very, very first one, or are you talking about like the reboot?
The reboot. The
I've
first
seen
one.
all
The
three.
reboot.
Yeah, the first
Oh, okay.
reboot was terrible.
I've seen all of them.
Yeah, I've seen all of them too, but like, ugh. While we're talking about like movies and stuff, Paramount Plus has been fully like, available. If you have Amazon Prime, they made a channel with Paramount Plus, and like you have access to everything. It's pretty neat actually. I've just been watching like Ninja Turtles and like other Nickelodeon shows mostly. It's pretty neat. Like, do you guys have any thoughts or opinions on that?
No, I haven't tried it yet.
Anything on it. Yeah, I've been on Amazon. Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Okay, well, to transition from that, we're still talking about like TV shows and stuff. So there's been an announcement that Batgirl and Zatanna is getting like a HBO Max series, a live action HBO Max series.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sorry, they're not working together. They both get their own individual shows.
Who is it again?
Batgirl and Zatanna.
Well, no, that was Batwoman I was thinking about. But yeah, that sounds
Yeah, I'm talking about like
Oracle.
Barbara Gordon.
Yeah, Oracle.
Yeah, or Oracle. I wonder what kind of approach they're going to take with that.
Yeah, because on Batwoman, they pretty much fought a lot of then again at CW, fought a lot of Batman villains and stuff like that. So how are they going to transition that? Are they going to like have cross-platform?
Wait, how are they going to do that?
Then for Zatanna, she basically is like a magician, so she's going to be with what's that dude name? Not Dr. Fate, but the
Dr.
other guy.
Fate. Oh,
not him. The other dude with the brown trench coat, Constantinople, I think his name is.
Oh,
Constantine, something like that.
Constantine.
Yeah, him. I wonder how they're gonna do with that.
Hopefully.
It's probably gonna get canceled 2 years, 3 years later down the road.
I mean, usually, man, whenever like shows like this, they usually book for like a second season already.
Yeah, but the way everyone's being sensitive about stuff, I'm positive one of these is just gonna get canceled
CW, right?
down the road.
No, HBO Max.
One of these is gonna get canceled later down the road.
I think canceled.
I don't know. So a childhood cartoon of ours is getting like it got announced that it was gonna be like a live action movie in the coming up. I don't know how they're gonna do this, but they're gonna make a live action version of the Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, no, they can leave that. No, I can leave that.
They really could.
They can leave that. I don't need the Powerpuff Girls to be canceled.
Live action.
I don't need them to be canceled because I know they're gonna say something about that creepy guy. Yeah, I know this ain't going well.
How do you feel, Man Rapper?
Oh, I think it'll be a great idea.
Really?
Yeah, All the other live action Cartoon Network shows they did, they were okay. Like they did a live action cartoon. Ben, that's probably the only one. You think about it, they haven't even done a Conan Kids Next Door live action.
No, they didn't do that.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends. I'm not gonna say like flat out say yeah, that's an awful idea, but like, ugh, maybe.
Oh, good. I think it'd be good.
I don't know. I'm looking at Space Jam too. I'm up for debate. I don't know about that.
See, I have a feeling Space Jam is actually going to be good.
You consider Space Jam's live? Well, technically, yeah, because.
But I think Space Jam is actually going to be good though. I'm a little bit biased. I'm very biased because I really like stuff like that.
I honestly think that for Space Jam 2, they should have had Kobe Bryant, and then for Space Jam 3, it should have been LeBron.
Yeah, but it's not going to be as funny.
It's not going to be what?
That's my problem. It's not going to be that funny because they're taking all characters out. It's not going to be funny.
That's not going to be funny.
Because are you saying that because they took out what's his name, Pierre?
Yeah.
Oh, because Michael Jordan was like everyone's favorite superstar. Then when it was Kobe's time, he was everybody's favorite, and now it's LeBron's. LeBron was kind of in the mixture with Kobe, but yeah, it should have been like Kobe. But then again,
yeah, but they ain't give it to Kobe. But they ain't give it to Kobe. I think that's the thing. You can watch it and thinking like, yo, y'all really didn't get us to Kobe.
Well, to be fair, guys, we're watching movies now that would have came out last year if there wasn't no pandemic. Realistically,
yeah, but still,
the MCU didn't drop a movie yet.
The
MCU, we have no word on when Black Widow is supposed to come out. I don't even think they talked about it anymore. Is it even a commercial?
No, I haven't seen a commercial
in a while.
Yeah, or they could just tell us that they scrapped the project. That'd be good too. They just tell us that.
How they gonna scrap it? They already say, okay, the movie's coming out this, and they already released the trailers. Even at the end of some, no, it wasn't even no end credit for her.
Yeah, you can scrap it.
Only reason why I say that they could scrap it because they kept changing the release date like 3 times.
When is it coming out?
We don't know. We really don't know. They said November last time, and I think now it's switched to summer. Literally, all the MCU movies are pushed back by a month,
which isn't a bad thing.
Because I mean, I'm a little bit salty because like my favorite, my most anticipated MCU movie was supposed to come out near my birthday, which is Shang-Chi. I really want to see that.
Yeah, and what you call Eternals.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, Eternals was supposed to come out near my birthday. Yeah.
Oh, Black Widow's supposed to come out May 7th, 2021. In theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that with a month away, that's gonna drop.
Probably not. Remember how we keep talking about video game movies?
Yeah.
Another one came up.
What?
Resident Evil, the movie.
Nah, they can drop that.
They already made
that's gonna come out near around Halloween.
Yeah, they can drop that project right now.
They already made Resident Evil movies.
Yeah, but they made a modern one.
Yeah, but it's a bunch of games to it. So yeah, they're gonna try to make another one and keep that.
Yeah, I never seen it. I'm not a scary movie person. That's just not my style. But like I hope it's good for people who like horror movies.
It's just more. It's gonna be more stupid than funny. It's gonna be more stupid than horror.
Probably kind of like it.
Yeah,
like it was more funny than scary.
I did not notice about Spider-Man.
No, notice what?
Sorry. So for the MCU, Spider-Man No Way Home, it comes out December 17th, and I don't know who the main villains are.
Yeah, don't say that out loud.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay. For my sanity.
I'm just saying I just know who the main villain is.
Okay, circling back to video games. Actually, only me and you care about that man rapper, so I'm just gonna scrap that. So they're working on improving the web browser on the Xbox, and someone around like the Xbox areas said theoretically you could run Stadia on your Xbox Series consoles.
That's true.
all it needs is a little performance boost for
but
for it to run properly.
But I think that's my thing. My thing is because Stadia is not new, and I think that's my thing. But it's also, are you going to take the time to put the performance?
Stadia is like 2 years old, dude.
That's not. It's not new.
I mean, it's pretty new for it being 2 years old.
Yeah, but it's well known.
Yeah, it's known as a flop.
Not necessarily. Yeah.
Man Rapper was my roommate last year, and all we watched was gamer news in the morning. I mean, he would glance over, but that guy always said, "Yeah, Stadia is a flop."
Like, but I think it's just I think because
it's trying to be like the Netflix of games, except like with a paywall behind each game.
Yeah, but that was my thing. My thing was always that it was terrible marketing. So I don't know. It's possible. But I don't know if people are really going to try to make the system upgrade, like manually make the system upgrades for themselves. I don't know if that's going to happen. So.
Oh no, it's just a software update.
Yeah, but I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if people are really going to do it for that.
All right. Okay. Now this is somewhat interesting to talk about. Do you guys remember the Game Boy video cartridges for your Game Boy Advanced?
Yeah.
Well, someone took the time out of their day to put Tenet, like the movie Tenet, on one of those cards, and they were able to make the movie play on a Game Boy Advance SP.
That's actually, that's an accomplishment right there. Because I was trying to figure out how that would work too.
Yeah, so I thought that was really interesting because like that must have like a lot of work to do. Actually,
I would hope not too much work.
You think so?
I mean, it's gonna take some work, but I don't know how much work it actually took him to do it. Hopefully, not too much.
Oh snap! There's actually tutorials.
Oh, thank God!
Oh wow! There's actually like tutorials. Okay. All right, that's interesting.
I still got my Game Boy.
All right. So something else I wanted to talk about was so this week we're getting a Falcon and Winter Soldier on Disney Plus. Right after WandaVision ended, like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Because WandaVision's supposed to open up many doors with the MCU, which is really funny because I thought WandaVision was supposed to come out like after Falcon and Winter Soldier. Maybe that was like the original plan. But like what Man Rapper said, ever since the pandemic, the MCU is just so messed up.
But I can understand why. It's a lot of stuff you have to be there to do it. And a lot of CGI, and there's a lot of stuff that goes into it, and I can understand that. So pushing it back a few months isn't necessarily a bad thing. So I get why it's being pushed back.
I'm just very surprised that like movies and stuff is like releasing. But on the other hand, that's their paycheck.
Not necessarily.
It's their only way of living.
Yeah. For some people, I won't say all, because some people do get paid royalties. Like Iron Man, I'm pretty sure he gets paid royalties every time they show it. So I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah,
but I'm not sure.
That was something I remember. I remember while being at home, you just go on TV and like look at FX, and a bunch of Marvel movies would be on there, and they would get paid for every time like it would show up.
Yeah, something I don't know. Now, I know there are some actors that don't get paid in royalty checks, but if you get paid royalty checks, you probably okay. As long as it's shown maybe a couple times a year, you should be okay.
Probably. So, what do you think about the status of the MCU now, Man Rapper? Besides it being broken.
It's not really broken, just everything's been pushed back. I guess they messed up everything else. Because I know this year last year we were supposed to get Shang-Chi,
Black Widow,
and Eternals, and then this year was supposed to be Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, I believe,
She-Hulk,
She-Hulk, and Thor.
Thor.
I think, yeah. Everything's been pushed back. I think at least a couple months or maybe up to a year. So it feels like it's been pushed back to a year.
It feels like 2 years.
Yeah, because the last MCU movie was 2000.
Endgame.
And then the MCU movie was Spider-Man.
Endgame. Oh, yeah, Spider-Man. That was, what was that, like summer?
Yeah, summer 2019. Yeah. It's been a while.
Yeah.
They won't release it on Disney Plus.
No, but dude, that's a Sony product.
What?
You can't do that. You can watch all the Spider-Man movies on Stars.
I'm saying they're not releasing no new MCU movies on Disney Plus.
Oh, they said they didn't put Spider-Man on Disney Plus. That's what I thought.
I'm saying that was the last movie.
Yeah,
the last MCU movie.
Man.
Yeah, it hasn't been a superhero movie in a while. It's been more or less comedy, scary, and romantic movies from what I'm seeing.
Well, I think it's easier to do comedy because you can do stand-up comedies and it's easier to do.
No, a lot of jokes cannot be said. Can be said back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like I mean, like we're getting. I mean, this week we're getting the Snyder Cut of Justice League. I still haven't seen the trailer because I have no intentions of I don't have intentions of watching the trailer because I'm just super excited for it. But yeah, like the thing about comedies is because I've been watching like old movies lately. Like I just introduced Man Rapper to this like Jack Black film called Shallow Hal. That movie would not be recorded today.
But I think there's a lot of it that wouldn't be recorded today, and I think that's the problem. Because I've had conversations with people that love comedy the way I do, and they say, well, some of these jokes might be offensive, but it wasn't offensive back then because you could say whatever you wanted to. But now everybody wants to shelter their kids, so you can't say what you want to say. Like there wouldn't be no Dave Chappelle show, there wouldn't be a Bernie Mac show.
Or people are just butthurt.
Nah, I think people they're more sensitive to stuff because I had to show my ID for 2 movies I bought.
The jokes they make back in the day, like the old movies that we laugh at today, we can't laugh at that in public around other people.
Exactly.
Depending on who you're around, you probably can.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
There's still gonna be that group of people that this shouldn't be released in the movie theater. We're suing y'all and blah 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 blah.
Yeah, and I don't get that.
It's like, bro, this movie came out in 2009. You better chill.
like now, like we're Z generation, right? How they're coming at Eminem for a song he made back in like 2000.
Listen, I can't understand that. I can't understand that because they're coming at Eminem for saying that. But
it came out back in 2008, and no one was thinking about that when he made that song.
No, but
he wasn't doing it and of course he wasn't making it to offend anybody. Just
but my thing is, if they're gonna come at Eminem, at least pick something current. Like his Kamikaze album, I'll give you that. Y'all can come at him with stuff like that, but they don't want to listen to it. Yeah, but it's just certain because there's just albums that wouldn't have been released, and they don't understand that. Because Hit 'Em Up when it came out.
Yeah.
I just got an email from PlayStation.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna bring that up later, but like back to what Man Rapper said. Like a lot of these movies, they say like some slurs. I'm not gonna repeat any for obvious reasons. And back then, because like this is what one of the actors said from the movie Hangover. He said, "You guys know what scene I'm talking about." Back then, and everybody would be laughing at the movie theater. Now you can't say that no more.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say what he said, but the scene was this dude talking to his wife, and he's waiting for his friends to pick him up so they could go to Vegas. They make fun of him for being a dentist because he keeps calling himself a doctor. And they said, paging Dr. Blank. Back then, everybody would be laughing, you know? But like now it's very inappropriate.
I think that's the problem with society. Is either we've gotten soft as a society where we just can't say certain things, or people get offended about the wrong things.
I mean, some people would just say that's just pure ignorance.
But that's what I'm saying. But then you got some people that's just pissed off about it. He shouldn't have said that, or should have been interpreted differently.
Or they're gonna sue him or something like that.
It's like, bro, this movie came out in 2009. You better chill.
If it wasn't that deep back in the day, it shouldn't be a problem now.
But people get sensitive because there's just stuff that couldn't have been released if everybody was so sensitive as they are now.
Yeah.
Okay, then. I counter argument I have with that is like, okay, you guys remember that movie Bug's Life?
Yeah.
Remember that one bug was like, I want to pollinate with her.
Yeah, that wouldn't be able to be said.
But kids back in the day didn't even know what he meant by that.
The same way Biggie would be arrested right now. Notorious B.I.G.
Okay, how?
Okay,
we're song Who Shot You?
Okay, we're not going to talk about that. Hold on.
Okay, hold on, wait.
Okay, that's going way off course here.
Hold on.
You don't remember that song? Who Shot You?
We know that song, but dude.
Yeah, but you don't remember? You don't remember? Pop down 2 weeks later.
Way over left field. You hit the ball on the foul line, dude. Like, where you come from with this?
Bro, that's okay. We're just gonna move on.
I'm just saying, stuff wouldn't be released.
Dude, you know okay, I'm sorry, but you know how many rappers made songs of how they didn't do this and did that?
No, but they still do it now. So what's the problem when it comes to movies? What's the problem when it comes to movies? Y'all care?
No, it's different.
How?
I don't want to say how right now. We can talk about that later.
Okay.
So we also got announcements that broke the internet in a sense. So we got more Switch Pro leaks, like a higher end version of the Nintendo Switch. 720p OLED screen on handheld, 4K display on the TV, higher frame rates. And this thing was supposed to launch first quarter of 2021, and this quarter is almost up.
They got some time. I mean, it's not that much time.
Because they're working with Samsung to make a better screen and stuff.
Because the first quarter ends in April? Let me check.
Yeah, April.
That's when it ends. They got some time, but they're running out of it.
Yeah, they are. Well, like it's crazy. Because I've been telling Main Rapper about like, man, if the Switch Pro comes out, it's probably might have the same availability issues as the Xbox or the PlayStation.
I don't know about that.
They might be working on availability issues. Because everyone's talking about the availability of these consoles.
Yeah, but I think that's a different reason. I think that's because no one knows where they're getting the parts from. I think that's why it's an availability issue.
No, Microsoft and Sony are using this, having AMD make the same chips.
Yeah,
they both use the same. It's either the same GPU or CPU.
Yeah, but a company can only put out the same GPUs so many times. They can't mass produce it. I think that's the problem. They can't mass produce it, even if they wanted to.
Probably. Something else I want to bring up. This happened like recently. So two statements came out about from PlayStation regarding like changes in there. And there, I'd rather say that I would rather use the word like environment. So I forgot to mention this like the week before. You can't rent or buy movies off the PlayStation Store. They removed that feature because they found out that most people want to stream, which is pretty much reasonable. Like, when was the last time you guys bought a movie for the PlayStation Store?
Back in I remember I bought Are We There and Are We Done Yet and a couple of Naruto movies on the PlayStation 3. That's the last movie I ever bought on the PlayStation.
Yeah, see, I don't do movies on the PlayStation. I'll buy mine on my physical.
I
Don't
bought
anymore either.
I bought one movie from the PlayStation Store. It was a skate film called Pretty Sweet with a girl in chocolate. That sounds really weird, but it's a skateboard film, and it was pretty cool. That was the only video I bought. So then, today, as of this recording, PlayStation sends an email saying thank you for using Community's feature on the PlayStation 4 console at the beginning of April. Sorry, in April 2021, this feature would no longer be supported or available on your PlayStation 4 console. However, you'll still be able to stay connected, enjoy messaging features, and more on your PS4 console and the PlayStation app.
That's
The
what I was talking
community,
about.
the community tabs was a thing where where you like host your tournaments and stuff, I believe.
That's what I believe it was, but I don't understand why they would remove it.
I guess no one's really using it.
I don't know, because I've always seen a lot of tournaments on there, so I'm not entirely sure if that's the case.
Or we all might be wrong, and it might be like switching up how they do like the party chat stuff.
I like to go. I would like them to go back to how it used to be.
Yeah, because like
you
can't tell. Chat. You can't tell who's in a party with who anymore unless you're already in a group chat with people.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. We got 3 more things to talk about here. So there's been an announcement for a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game that's got remastered, and it's made by the same group of people that made the Scott Pilgrim game, and this literally like shattered the internet when it came out because this was something like a lot of people were interested in. I'm very stoked for this game.
I'm worried.
Let me see what. It's kind of like what was the game? It's kind of like the one for the Super Nintendo. It was, oh my bad. So the game is called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge. Yeah, and then it's made by Tribute Games, the same people who made Scott Pilgrim. Yeah, I'm really excited, but it comes out on PC first.
I'd rather have Battle Nexus than the other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game that came out on the PS2.
Yeah.
No, but this one's kind of like the one that came from the 90s.
Nah,
yeah,
I like
but I'm worried.
I like the Battle Nexus and then the other one better.
I'm worried because they're opening the door.
Because with the other one, you can actually play with all 4 of them. They all you can play with 4 players on that one, and another one you was choose one of them and go throughout missions.
Oh, so you don't like how the combat is on this one, where I could play as Raph while you could play as Donatello and CJ could be playing as Leo. You don't like that?
Yeah, I like that one better.
Like
the one that even came out a couple years ago. I think I was still in high school when that one came out.
A couple of years ago, I heard that one was not good.
I played it. I liked it.
Yeah, I mean everyone likes different stuff. So I mean, CJ's hard to convince on games. Like this game looks really good to me because they showed a little bit of gameplay.
Another good one was Mutant Nightmare 3 too.
Yeah, that was good though. That was. I'm just worried because if they keep making Ninja Turtle games, there's something I dread they're going to do, and I don't need them to do it.
They haven't made one in a hot minute, bro.
Yeah. The last one that was been made was back in 2017.
Yeah, but I don't need them to make as many because they're falling into that category, which I believe they're gonna make like a game, an It game, and a Dracula game. I don't need those games to ever see the day. I don't need them to see the light of day ever. So they can slowly make them. As long as we don't get a Dracula game and an It game, I'm good.
But that's nothing to do with Ninja Turtles, though.
Yeah, but they're trying to put people's.
Well, look at that picture, dude. It looks like how it looks on the Super Nintendo. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't like that one. I don't like that.
Yeah, no, nah, I don't like that.
Oh man, I would play the heck out of that. that's just me.
That would worry me.
All right. So last but not least, we're gonna talk about Apple real quick. They discontinued 2 of their products. Anyone want to make a guess?
Is it the earbuds?
Okay, you guys were both talking at the same time. Man Rapper, you go first.
iPad.
Nope. All right, CJ, what's your guess?
Earbuds?
No, but you're kind of right in the same area. So they're discontinuing the iPhone 12 mini, and they're discontinuing the HomePod.
Thank God.
See, I remember going in Best Buy one day. I was looking at the HomePods. Dude tried to sell me on it really, really hard though. I was like, no, sir, I'm not interested in this. In my opinion, the Echo Dot is much more like better. Because Alexa is better than Siri. Like,
yeah, that's without a doubt, yeah.
Like is no question. Like, and they use like weird materials to make it, so it's like unique. I'm not a fan of like the whole smart speaker space. I'm more or less, I mean, I have a Bluetooth speaker. That's all I need. I don't need like a whole smart speaker. I feel like in this space, I really think HomePod's kind of like trash and it's overpriced, and they want to focus more on the HomePod Mini for $100.
I don't know specifically what the HomePods necessarily do.
Basically, like it's basically like a Google Home or an Alexa. It does exactly the same thing except with Siri.
But Google Home would be better. I just don't know. It would have to do something more than that to be at the price point they're charging it for. It would have to do.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go for it. I'll say after you finish.
It would have to be at the price point they're marketing it at. It'd have to do something more than Alexa, and it just doesn't seem that way to me.
Well, with the HomePod, they put like really high quality speakers in it, so it's like it can detect where the sound would be like open at. So if you put your HomePod like in a corner, obviously the sound is not going to go where the corner is. So if it would detect that it's like in a corner in a wall, and the sound would just go outwards towards you. And it has like multiple like speakers and stuff around it, but it's trash.
In my opinion, go to Google and get me a speaker too.
Exactly, or you can get an Alexa. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, Man Rapper just got an Amazon Alexa. So how do you feel about your experience with that?
Good, and my smartphone doesn't really work with it, but it's all good, and I'm not complaining.
Yeah, like I feel like with Siri, you're super limited.
Yeah.
I mean, Google knows absolutely anything and everything. That's why it's like, I mean, every one of them has its flaws, and like everything has its like flaws and stuff. But for me, if I were to like put 3 from best to worst, for me it would go Amazon Alexa, Google Home, then HomePod.
Yeah, I got it in the same.
Because with Amazon Alexa, there's like a lot more creativity you could do with it. I tell mine good morning. It turns on my TV and PlayStation, tells me the time, tells me the weather, and it's set. Like it's super convenient. And
I know Google Home has its problem. I know Google Home has its problems. I've heard
it has network issues. It doesn't stay on the Wi-Fi for too long.
Yeah, and I know that's a problem. But if you're looking for a bass and speakers, Google does literally the same thing. You get your Google speaker, you'd be good. I don't know why. I've heard some people say that they looking at the home, and I don't see why Apple's doing it, but
no, because they want to focus more. They want to focus more on the HomePod Mini instead.
Yeah, but it's an acquired taste because I really put Alexa and Google over it, but I don't know.
What was that? You good, Man Rapper?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just hearing things.
Okay. I mean, man, rapper. If you didn't have Alexa as a smart smart home assistant, would you get a Google?
No, because I have Siri.
Okay. So you would have got a HomePod over an
That's a
Alexa.
valid point.
Then why'd you get an Echo Dot?
Because it was Amazon Prime.
Because it was on sale. It was on sale for $20. I forgot. How about that? So the iPhone 12 is the iPhone 12 mini is $699. But why would you pay for a smaller screen?
Yeah, and I also got another question.
Literally same functionality. Does everything
Because right? Yeah. So talked about it. If it's $8.99, right? No, I'm just
saying
because they've $100, but they've always charged upwards of $800 to $900. So is it me, or is it because the 12 doesn't come with a charger? Is that why I used to pay more?
charger because the charger and cord.
Okay, so can you explain?
40. If you were to buy it separately,
makes sense to me.
Tax.
Pay for it. That should.
What do you think,
be
man, rapper?
I don't know.
I just always have sitting in the back of my mind. I'm sorry. It's just been there.
Yeah, but like that's like $40. If that, let's just say that you want a crap. Where is it? Oh yeah, all categories. Here we go. Power and cables, right? So okay, so a 20-watt USB power adapter, the one that goes into the wall, that's like $19. And the cord you need depends. Do you want a 1 meter cable, CJ, or do you want a 2 meter cable?
2, but I don't know what that. Yeah, I guess 2.
So yeah, so a 2 meter cable is $35.
Damn.
so 19 plus 35, that's $54. And there's gonna be like a $6 tax attached onto it. That's already $60. And you already paid like $700 for your iPhone already. And then plus an extra $100 of tax, or probably a little bit less than that, plus the $60 you probably plus the $60 that you need. But I was just talking to Bad Rapper. Chances are, dude, there's gonna be no charge port on the next iPhone because they want to use MagSafe.
Well, that's not a problem. I just
No, because the MagSafe charger, you still need the brick for the wall, and the MagSafe charger is $39.
oh they were they're really trying to rip people off. Okay.
Yeah, all because they want to save the environment. I mean, money.
Ain't nobody trying to save. Ain't nobody trying to save the environment for that price.
No, because they're trying to prevent e-waste.
Mm-hmm.
I like to utilize as much stuff as possible. So like, if I ever get a new iPhone and it came with like a charge brick, I'm gonna use that for something else. I'm not gonna throw it away.
Yeah, but I don't really care about.
I mean, what'd you guys do with the headphones that used to come in the box?
I always had them. I still wear them to this day.
I just put mine somewhere else. I didn't need it. What about you, Man Rapper? Hello? Man Rapper?
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, yeah. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
So what did you do with your headphones whenever you got a new iPhone back in the day?
I use them.
You used them?
Yeah.
I was the only one that didn't use. I mean, it's a different time, but I mean, yeah. All right, I think that concludes the end of the podcast. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you're listening on Spotify, Apple Music, and other platforms, obviously you don't need to like, comment, and subscribe.
Just be safe.
But yeah, thanks for listening. Is there anything you want to say to the audience, Man Rapper?
No.
Yeah. All right, guys. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time for next week. Bye.